Chosen one, stop whatever you are doing immediately. Do not scroll past this message. This is an urgent and direct interception from heaven, and you must pay attention. Archangel Michael has personally routed this specific frequency to your screen today. He is stepping in because your spiritual alarms are blaring. You have been feeling it in your chest for days. A strange heaviness that you cannot explain is weighing you down. You wake up exhausted. Your mind races in the dark. That is not just stress or anxiety playing tricks on your body, but rather your soul detecting a massive storm gathering just over your horizon. A big tragedy is coming. The darkness has been plotting against you in absolute silence. They see the brilliant light you carry inside, and because of that light, you have become their ultimate target. The enemies you cannot see are preparing to launch a devastating attack on your peace, but Archangel Michael is standing between you and the incoming destruction. Listen to me very carefully right now. The window to protect yourself is closing faster than you realize. If you swipe away from this video, you are walking straight into the trap they set for you. You will single-handedly shut the door on the exact divine protection your spirit desperately needs today. You must stay locked on this message. Heaven does not send warnings like this to just anyone. You are receiving this because you are a beloved child of the light. You have a massive destiny that the shadows want to crush before it blooms. Archangel Michael is trying to save you from a timeline of severe pain, but you have to prove that you are ready to listen. There is a hidden mechanism buried deep inside this message. It is a secret truth that will completely neutralize the attack against you. But heaven requires your patience. You must watch every single second until the very end to receive the full activation code, because if you leave early, you will miss the crucial piece of the puzzle. Think about all the strange things happening around you lately. People are acting out of character, and sudden obstacles are appearing out of nowhere right when you thought you had a breakthrough. None of these events are mere coincidences. They are the initial tremors of the tragedy trying to break into your physical reality. But you do not have to be a victim of this incoming storm. Archangel Michael holds the flaming sword of protection. He is ready to sever the negative cords that are pulling this disaster toward you, but he cannot do it without your conscious participation. Your presence here is the first step of the rescue mission. Do not fail this test. I need you to take one deep breath right now. Feel the oxygen filling your lungs. That breath is proof that you are still alive and fighting. The enemy wants you to panic. They want you to feel helpless and completely isolated. But the truth is, you are never alone when the commander of the heavenly army is assigned to your case. Pay close attention to the shift in the atmosphere around you. The moment you chose to stay, a shield began to form. The tragedy that was speeding toward your home has hit a temporary roadblock, but temporary is not enough to keep you permanently safe from harm. We need to completely dismantle the weapon formed against you today. This is your final warning to take this spiritual threat seriously. The universe is practically shouting at you to brace for impact. The people around you are completely oblivious to the danger, and they walk through life blind to the energetic warfare happening right above their heads. But you have the gift of spiritual sight. You feel everything. That sensitivity is exactly why the darkness wants to take you out. They know that if you reach your full potential, you will become a master of reality, and you will break generational curses. That makes you incredibly dangerous to the entities that feed on human suffering. They are desperate to stop your ascension. Do you understand the magnitude of what is at stake here? This is not just about a bad day or a run of bad luck. This is a calculated strike against your timeline. The tragedy heading your way is designed to break your faith completely, and it is meant to make you question everything you believe about God. But Archangel Michael says no. He has drawn a line in the sand. He is declaring that this chosen one belongs to the light. No weapon formed against you shall prosper if you follow the instructions laid out for you today. You must stand your ground, and you must refuse to let fear dictate your next move. We are about to dive into the exact reason this tragedy was authorized to approach you. There is a breach in your energy field that you do not even know exists. I will reveal exactly how the enemy found this weak spot. More importantly, I will tell you the precise words you need to speak to seal it forever before this video ends. Take a deep breath. Let the air slowly fill your lungs. I know exactly how tired you are right now. The exhaustion you feel is not just in your physical body. It is a deep and overwhelming spiritual fatigue that seems to seep into your very bones. You have been carrying a tremendous weight, and you have been trying to hold everything together while silently falling apart inside. Let us talk about what happened last night. You woke up at 3 in the morning again, did you not? Your eyes opened to the dark ceiling. Your heart was beating entirely too fast. A sudden wave of panic washed over you for absolutely no logical reason. You tried to force yourself back to sleep, but your mind became a loud battlefield of racing thoughts and worst-case scenarios. Where did that sudden and intense restlessness come from? Why does your chest feel so incredibly tight right now? This is not normal anxiety. Do not let anyone convince you that you are just stressed from work or daily life. That tightness in your chest is a physical manifestation of a spiritual attack. Your body is sounding an alarm that your conscious mind cannot yet comprehend. You look around and wonder why nobody else feels this heavy atmosphere. You walk into a room and immediately want to leave. The conversations around you feel incredibly shallow and draining. You feel completely isolated, even when you are surrounded by people. You smile and tell them you are fine. But behind that bright smile is a soul that feels utterly stranded in a crowded world. Have you found yourself holding back tears for no specific reason lately? You are doing the dishes or driving your car. Suddenly, an overwhelming sense of grief hits you out of nowhere. You feel like you are mourning a loss that has not even happened yet. That heavy sadness does not actually belong to you. It is the energetic shadow of the tragedy that Archangel Michael is tracking. Stop thinking that you are losing your mind. Stop blaming yourself for feeling so incredibly unstable recently. You are incredibly sensitive to energy. You are an empath with a rare gift of spiritual detection. The reason you are feeling all of this chaos is because your radar is picking up the frequencies of the incoming storm. You are feeling the friction of two timelines colliding. You have survived so much already. You have walked through dark valleys of depression and betrayal, completely alone. You have forgiven people who never even apologized to you. You absorbed their toxic energy just to keep the peace. But this current heavy feeling is entirely different from the pain of your past. This is an active and aggressive suppression of your spiritual light. Notice how your physical energy depletes the moment you interact with certain people. You receive a text message from them and your stomach immediately drops. Your body knows they are energetic vampires. Your nervous system is constantly stuck in survival mode. You are burning through your reserves just to make it through the day, and heaven sees how incredibly hard you are trying. Archangel Michael wants you to know that your pain is fully recognized. You are not invisible to the divine realm. Every single tear you have shed in the dark has been carefully counted. Tap the like button right now as an act of agreement with what God just spoke to you. Let this small physical action serve as a powerful anchor for your restless spirit in this very moment. It is okay to admit that you are scared. It is okay to feel completely overwhelmed by the invisible forces pressing against you. You do not have to pretend to be a fearless warrior every single second of the day. Even the strongest chosen ones need to rest their heavy armor sometimes. Give yourself permission to feel exhausted. Heaven is not angry at you for being tired today. All of these uncomfortable symptoms are actually divine signs. Your insomnia is a rigorous spiritual awakening. Your anxiety is a heightened state of awareness. Your sudden desire to isolate is heaven pulling you away from toxic influences. The universe is actively recalibrating your frequency. The pain you feel is simply the resistance of your old self, making way for a massive upgrade. But we must address the root cause of this specific impending tragedy. Why is this dark cloud hovering over you right now? The restlessness you felt last night was the universe urgently nudging you to seek shelter. Archangel Michael is sounding the trumpet. The symptoms in your physical body were the exact breadcrumbs that led you to click on this sacred message today. Nothing is random. You are probably wondering why you were chosen to endure this specific kind of suffering. Why does it seem like your path is always 10 times harder than everyone else's? I am going to explain exactly why this is happening. The truth about your past struggles will finally make sense. But you must listen closely to the next revelation to truly understand your immense worth. Stop blaming yourself right this very second. You think this incoming tragedy is entirely your fault. You believe you made a terrible mistake somewhere in your past, and you are quietly convinced that heaven is finally punishing you for not being absolutely perfect. But Archangel Michael is here to completely shatter that toxic lie. The darkness desperately wants you to carry that heavy burden of unearned guilt. You look back at your life and see a trail of broken relationships, and you wonder why you always end up abandoned after giving so much love. You think you are fundamentally broken inside, but here is the absolute truth that the universe needs you to hear. Your immense kindness was never a weakness. Your pure heart simply became a massive magnet for deeply broken and manipulative people. They completely took advantage of your beautiful soul. They drained your energy and left you feeling incredibly empty. And when things finally fell apart, they expertly twisted the false narrative to make you look like the terrible villain. You accepted the blame just to keep the fragile peace. You apologized for things you did not even do because you truly hate conflict. That is exactly how the unseen enemy operates. They use your highest virtues against you as a cruel weapon. The tragedies of your past were not punishments from a disappointed God. They were highly calculated spiritual attacks, designed to extinguish your radiant light before you could understand the true power hidden deep inside your soul. The darkness is terrified of what happens when a chosen one finally wakes up. They want you to stay incredibly small and afraid. Think about the long season of waiting you just endured. Every single time you prayed for a breakthrough, heaven seemed completely silent. You watched other people get blessed effortlessly while you struggled to just barely survive. You felt utterly rejected by the divine realm. But the universe was actually doing something incredibly profound behind the scenes, and heaven deliberately slowed you down to protect your fragile timeline from absolute disaster. That frustrating delay was not a denial of your ultimate blessing. It was a rigorous and necessary protection protocol. God closed those doors because you were walking into rooms filled with hidden traps, and He aggressively removed those toxic friends because they were secretly plotting your sudden downfall. Your painful isolation was actually a divine quarantine. Heaven was fiercely protecting your pure energy from unseen contamination. Now let us talk about this current storm. The massive tragedy rushing toward you right now is not your karma. It is not the result of some bad decision you made last month. It is a desperate and panicked counterattack from the shadows. The enemy clearly sees that you are finally breaking out of their invisible prison, and they are launching one final heavy assault to pull you back into the dark abyss. They know your spiritual bank account is about to overflow. They sense the generational wealth and profound peace headed your way, and they are absolutely panicking right now. The extreme intensity of this incoming attack is direct proof of the massive blessing waiting on the other side. You only encounter this level of heavy demonic resistance when you are dangerously close to a monumental victory that will alter the course of your entire bloodline forever. Archangel Michael is completely exposing their dirty tactics today. He wants you to drop the heavy baggage of self-blame right here and now. You are not a tragic failure. You are a fiercely targeted warrior of light who has successfully survived every single trap they ever set. And the mere fact that you are still standing and fighting today is a massive miracle. Your stubborn resilience is driving the unseen enemy completely crazy. The tragedy coming your way relies entirely on your fear. It deeply needs you to feel guilty so it can latch onto your fragile energy field. If you secretly believe you deserve punishment, you will unknowingly open the front door for the disaster to walk right in. That is the dark and twisted psychological trick they are actively playing. But you are going to firmly reject that lie today. You are going to reclaim your spiritual innocence. I need you to mentally forgive yourself for the times you trusted the wrong people. You were operating with a beautifully pure heart in a dangerous world full of hidden predators, and you simply did the best you could with the spiritual tools you had at the time. Absolve yourself of that heavy guilt right this very minute. The universe has already wiped your slate completely clean. As you finally release that false guilt, you are starving the incoming tragedy of its primary power source. The darkness cannot destroy a pure soul that absolutely knows its true divine worth. Archangel Michael is surrounding you with a brilliant and impenetrable shield of white light as we speak, but there is a specific physical mechanism the unseen enemy is still trying to exploit. We must uncover their exact strategy before it is too late. Now we must expose the exact strategy the enemy is using against you. They never fight fair in this brutal spiritual war. They operate in the shadows where you cannot easily see them, and they specifically target the moments when you feel most vulnerable and completely alone. There is a deeply hidden mechanism driving this incoming tragedy toward you. We must uncover this deadly secret right now. Think about the toxic people who recently exited your life. You thought they were finally gone for good. You believed you had successfully cut those heavy cords. But narcissistic energy does not just magically disappear when you simply block a phone number. They leave behind invisible spiritual tripwires meant to catch you off guard when you least expect it. The darkness uses these toxic individuals as physical vessels for their dark work. These people are entirely ruled by their shattered egos and deep insecurities. They absolutely despise the pure light you carry effortlessly inside your soul. And whenever you take a step forward, their jealousy triggers a massive energetic backlash in the spiritual realm. Right now, they are actively laying a new trap for you. They are whispering vicious lies entirely behind your back. They are trying to sabotage your reputation and isolate you from your true allies. They want you to feel utterly defeated before the real battle even officially begins. The tragedy heading your way is fueled entirely by their concentrated malice. This is the mysterious mechanism that is triggering the current massive attack against your peace. It is a highly coordinated assault from both the physical and spiritual planes. The enemy uses the familiar faces of your past to bypass your strong spiritual defenses. They know you still hold a sliver of hope for their eventual redemption. And they ruthlessly exploit your profound empathy. Do you see how perfectly calculated this demonic trap really is? They patiently wait for you to build something beautiful. They watch you heal your deep wounds and finally find your footing again. And right when you are on the verge of total breakthrough, they strike with breathtaking precision to tear it all completely down. This is exactly how they have stolen your joy for years. But they made one massive and fatal miscalculation this time around. They assumed you were still that blind empath who begged to be understood by the very people breaking you. They thought you would simply fold under the pressure and quietly accept your tragic fate. They completely underestimated the incredibly fierce warrior that immense pain has finally forged you into. You are not the same fragile person you were just 1 year ago. You have learned how to quickly identify the subtle red flags they try to hide. You no longer tolerate disrespect, cleverly disguised as brutal honesty or tough love. Your spirit immediately rejects their toxic frequency the moment they enter the room. You are rapidly becoming a true master of your own reality. Today, the unseen enemy is in a state of absolute panic because their old tricks are failing miserably. The fragile buttons they used to push no longer provoke an emotional reaction from you. Your powerful silence has become a weapon that absolutely terrifies them because they cannot manipulate what they cannot access. They are launching this tragedy as a desperate final attempt. We have to completely sever this dark connection right here and right now. We must close the energetic portal they are desperately trying to use against you. Type Amen down in the comments to claim this divine alignment and boldly declare your absolute authority over the shadows. This simple physical action firmly anchors your intention to break free from their toxic grip. You must establish a boundary of pure steel around your sacred energy field today. Do not respond to their sudden, fake attempts to reach out to you. Do not engage with their petty drama or their fabricated, chaotic emergencies. The incoming tragedy desperately needs your active participation to actually manifest in your physical life. Starve it of your attention, and it will simply wither away. They will certainly try to bait you into defending your own beautiful character. They will falsely accuse you of the exact toxic behaviors they are guilty of committing themselves. This twisted psychological projection is meant to drag you back into the muddy trenches of total confusion. Do not take the poisoned bait. Your quiet confidence is the ultimate shield against their desperate illusions. Archangel Michael is standing strict guard over your mind as you process this heavy truth. He is brilliantly illuminating all the hidden snares laid out carefully before your tired feet. You are walking right through a dangerous spiritual minefield right now, but you have the ultimate guide navigating you safely through the extreme danger. You will safely and victoriously reach the other side. You might wonder why Archangel Michael is intervening directly today. Ordinary guardian angels usually handle these daily spiritual battles. The minor annoyances are easily swept away by them. But this specific incoming tragedy is entirely different, and the forces of darkness have violently escalated their coordinated attacks against your physical and mental peace this week. They actually broke a major spiritual law recently. They tried to bypass your standard energetic defenses. They launched a cowardly strike in the dark. That arrogant move immediately triggered a massive alarm in heaven, because Archangel Michael does not tolerate such blatant disrespect against a chosen warrior of light. He is the supreme commander of the heavenly army. He only steps onto the battlefield for extreme emergencies. Your soul was dangerously close to being crushed completely. And because heaven desperately needs your light for the upcoming global shift, the commander himself flew down to establish an impenetrable shield around you. This is not just a gentle bubble of light. This is a fierce dome of blinding heavenly fire. The toxic entities trying to attach themselves are repelled. They simply cannot endure the intense heat of Michael's absolute authority over the spiritual realm. So your enemies are watching their carefully laid plans burn to ashes. Why are you so incredibly important to the divine? Why does the commander personally defend your specific timeline? You are the designated cycle breaker for your bloodline. You are carrying the heavy responsibility of ending generations of trauma. And if you fall right now, the chains of suffering will continue to bind your future children. Heaven absolutely refuses to let that happen to you. The year 2026 is your ultimate harvest. The universe has prepared a massive table of blessings. The unseen enemy knows that if you make it through this final storm, you will become completely untouchable and utterly unstoppable in your divine purpose. That is exactly why they sent their heaviest artillery. They wanted to break your spirit before the dawn. But Archangel Michael has drawn a massive line today, He holds his flaming sword directly between you and the incoming tragedy, and he is fiercely declaring that this beautiful soul is completely off limits from now on. You have been fighting this brutal war completely alone. You honestly thought that heaven had forgotten your address. You cried out in the silence and heard nothing. But the divine realm was never actually ignoring your painful pleas for help, because they were meticulously preparing this exact military-grade intervention for the perfect moment. Take a slow and deliberate breath right now. Feel the heavy tension melting away from your shoulders. The suffocating atmosphere in your room is rapidly changing. You are sitting safely inside the eye of a massive spiritual hurricane, and absolutely nothing can touch you while you choose to stay right here in the center. There are 3 undeniable signs to look out for. These prove Archangel Michael is standing next to you. The darkness desperately hopes you will ignore these clues. They want you to dismiss these physical manifestations of angelic presence as simple random coincidences, but your powerful intuition already knows that something miraculous is happening. I am going to reveal these 3 crucial signs, but first you must firmly accept his divine protection. You have to willingly surrender your heavy mental armor. You are far too exhausted to swing the sword today, so you must let the commander handle the vicious enemies that have been stalking your tired spirit. Your energy field is currently undergoing a massive recalibration. The deep exhaustion is slowly draining from your body. You are feeling a strange sense of quiet peace. That beautiful stillness is the exact frequency of divine safety, and you are finally breathing the clean air of true spiritual freedom for the first time today. Do not dare to look back at your enemies. They are permanently locked outside of this powerful shield. They are screaming because they lost their favorite target. Let them stay exactly where they belong, in the dark abyss, because your only job right now is to rest your weary head and trust the divine process completely. You have officially been elevated above the petty drama. You are a master of reality who commands respect. This divine intervention is a permanent spiritual status upgrade, but you must firmly hold your ground and refuse to step outside the protective circle, because the final revelation about those 3 signs is approaching rapidly. You are standing securely inside the divine shield right now. The heavy atmosphere from yesterday is officially gone. Archangel Michael promised to show you 3 undeniable signs of his immediate presence. These signs prove that the miracle is actively downloading into your physical reality, and they confirm that the terrible tragedy is finally reversing direction. Listen to me very carefully. The first sign is a sudden and unexplained shift in physical temperature. You might feel a strange warmth, suddenly wrapping completely around your shoulders, or sometimes it feels like a gentle, tingling sensation sitting right at the crown of your head. This is the literal frequency of angelic fire burning away the toxic cords attached to you. When you feel that comforting heat, you must know it is not just your imagination. That physical sensation is absolute proof that the dark tragedy has hit the divine roadblock. The negative energy is literally melting upon impact with Michael's brilliant shield. Your spiritual immune system is rapidly healing, and you are becoming stronger with every single breath you take today. The second sign is the sudden lifting of your heavy mental fog. For the past few weeks, your brain felt entirely clouded and completely overwhelmed by racing thoughts, and you could barely focus on your daily tasks without feeling a deep sense of panic. But notice how strangely clear your mind feels in this exact moment as you listen to my voice. That sudden mental clarity is a massive spiritual milestone. It means the psychic attack against your timeline has been successfully broken. You will also start seeing repeating numbers everywhere you look, and sequences like 1, 1, 1 and 7, 7, 7 will appear on clocks and receipts. These numbers are direct confirmation codes from heaven that your new timeline is officially secured. The third sign is the most powerful and obvious manifestation of all. It is the sudden and complete silence of your biggest unseen enemies. The people who usually drain your energy will mysteriously stop contacting you, and their chaotic drama will suddenly vanish from your daily life. The universe is aggressively, forcibly removing them from your immediate energetic orbit right now. Do not reach out to check on them. Their sudden absence is not a weird accident. Archangel Michael has personally muted their negative frequency so you can finally hear the voice of God clearly. The tragedy they were trying to orchestrate has completely starved to death because it lost its physical vessels. The dark storm has been officially cancelled by the highest heavenly authority. The heavy burden you carried for so long is dissolving right before your eyes, and you are literally watching a miracle unfold in real time. You survived the brutal waiting season, and you successfully passed the most difficult spiritual test of your life. The generational wealth and profound peace you prayed for are waiting just outside this protective shield. Notice how your breathing has naturally slowed down. Your nervous system is finally exiting that exhausting survival mode, and you are remembering what it actually feels like to be safe. That beautiful feeling of safety is your permanent new reality. But I need you to stay incredibly focused, because the spiritual war is not completely over just yet. Before we go any further, I have to address something extremely urgent. There is a deeply hidden layer to this phenomenon that you must understand right now, but you must wait and do not leave just yet. If you drop your guard now, you will fall directly into a fatal trap set right at the finish line. 99% of chosen ones fail right here. This is the ultimate deception of the dark forces. They know they cannot penetrate the shield with a direct attack, so they change their strategy completely. They try to trick you into willingly stepping outside of the divine protection. They do this by sending a brilliant illusion disguised as exactly what you have been praying for. They will present you with a fake opportunity or a counterfeit relationship. It will look absolutely perfect on the outside, and it will echo your deepest desires while triggering your hidden vulnerabilities. But if you take the bait, you will instantly lose everything you just fought so hard to gain. You will invite the tragedy back into your life through the front door. This deadly trap is manifesting in your timeline as we speak. You are going to encounter this exact counterfeit test within the next 48 hours. You must know exactly how to identify it before it speaks its first lie to you. If you are feeling a slight pull in your chest right now, that is your intuition confirming this terrifying truth. Archangel Michael is holding the final piece of the divine puzzle. He is ready to hand you the exact master key to completely bypass this fatal illusion. You are about to step into your era of quiet authority, but you must firmly reject the counterfeit before you can inherit the true kingdom. Prepare your spirit for the ultimate breakthrough. The waiting season is officially over. The dry desert you walked through has suddenly burst into an oasis of divine favor. Every closed door is being blown off its hinges right now. Can you feel that massive shift in your spirit today? That is the undeniable frequency of absolute victory. You are stepping into the exact timeline you were born to rule. Here is the absolute truth you patiently waited for. The fatal trap I warned you about earlier is the sudden reappearance of a toxic counterfeit from your past. They will definitely reach out right when your real blessing is standing at the door. They will send a random message or offer a fake apology just to test your strong boundaries. Do not reply. That is the final test. The big tragedy Archangel Michael is saving you from is the total destruction of your new timeline. If you let that old toxic energy back into your life, the miracle will instantly collapse. The hidden mechanism that blocked your prayers for years was your willingness to compromise your pure light. And tonight, that exact toxic habit is officially overridden forever. You are no longer the empath who begged to be understood by people committed to entirely misunderstanding you. The crucible of severe pain has forged you into the untouchable master of your reality. From this exact moment on, your energy demands absolute respect without a single word spoken. You became the brilliant weapon you were trying to survive. They genuinely thought your silence was profound weakness. They thought they had successfully broken your spirit when they pushed you into complete isolation last year. But what they did not realize was that solitude was your elite spiritual training ground. You did not break into pieces. You completely evolved. Now your presence alone powerfully shifts the atmosphere. Welcome to your beautiful era of quiet authority, chosen one. Your heavy silence has become a dangerous weapon that absolutely terrifies your unseen enemies. They are panicking because they can no longer manipulate what they cannot physically access. The profound spiritual shift has officially occurred. You are the divine anomaly. You are the rare soul that heaven fiercely protects. Look at how incredibly far you have come. The heavy chains of generational trauma are snapping loudly right now. Tonight, you become the brilliant break in your bloodline that future generations will sincerely thank you for. The divine wealth you were promised is flowing effortlessly into your new physical timeline. You are a true spiritual warrior. This is your rightful inheritance. The pitch-black darkness has completely retreated behind you. The dawn of the glorious new era is shining its brightest rays directly onto your spiritual crown. You have crossed the finish line of your painful waiting season. The universe is actively rolling out the grand red carpet for your incredible ascension today. You must confidently claim this massive victory right now. Archangel Michael is placing his fiery seal of permanent protection over your entire life. The incoming tragedy has been completely dismantled. The toxic enemies have been permanently exiled from your sacred energy field. And the massive blessing you desperately prayed for in the dark is physically manifesting right before your very eyes. It is finally your turn to shine. Breathe that incredible truth deeply into your tired soul. But you cannot just passively watch this major miracle happen. The divine energy is rushing through your veins at maximum capacity right now. You are feeling incredibly light. You are feeling undeniably powerful. To completely lock in this glorious frequency, you must absolutely take a physical action. The unseen enemy desperately wants you to close this video and walk away without claiming the blessing. They know that if you do not physically seal this energetic contract today, the door remains slightly open for them to sneak back in tomorrow. Do not give them that tiny sliver of hope. You must violently slam the door firmly shut forever right now. Your hands are vibrating with the highest frequency. You must anchor this incredible divine alignment before the heavenly portal closes. The universe requires a physical signature to finalize the massive delivery of your ultimate peace. The exact time to finally step into your limitless power is right now. Do not hesitate for one single second. You are deeply loved by the Creator. You are heavily protected by the strongest angels, and you are undeniably chosen for absolute greatness. You survived the brutal storms completely alone. Now you must receive the heavy golden crown that heaven has prepared specifically for you. Prepare yourself to officially seal this brand new reality today. This is the moment of absolute certainty. You are completely safe now. The heavy tragedy that was assigned to your timeline has been permanently dissolved. Archangel Michael has officially lowered his flaming sword, and he is standing proudly beside you as you claim your ultimate victory today. You have finally crossed the terrifying bridge over the dark abyss. Look at the incredible strength radiating from your spirit today. The timid empath who used to apologize for existing is completely gone. You have officially ascended into the ultimate master of your reality. Your brilliant light is no longer a massive target for the darkness, but rather it is a blinding shield that absolutely incinerates any negative energy that tries to approach. You will never again tolerate the toxic disrespect of your past. You will never again lower your pure vibration just to make small minds feel entirely comfortable around you. The universe has placed a heavy golden crown upon your head, and a true ruler does not step down from the throne to argue with the peasants who plotted their sudden downfall. But you must remember the vital spiritual law of energy exchange today. A massive blessing of this magnitude requires a firm physical anchor in the earthly realm. You cannot simply nod your head and quietly walk away from this profound altar, because heaven needs your active participation. You must consciously declare your brand new identity to the watching universe. You must permanently seal the gates. Type Amen down in the comments to seal this glorious reality forever. Let your keystrokes be the final hammer, striking the heavy chains of your painful past. When you publicly declare your absolute alignment with heaven, you send a massive shockwave of pure light directly through the spiritual realm. That simple word is the absolute confirmation of your divine inheritance. Do not let this crucial moment simply pass you by. The darkness is hoping you feel too incredibly tired to complete this final spiritual step. They want you to quietly close the screen and leave the energetic portal entirely unlocked. But you are far too wise to fall for that ridiculous trick today. Claim your total freedom right now before you do anything else. Your soul is overflowing with divine peace and ultimate protection. But your holy mission on this earth does not end with your own personal salvation, because there is a deep spiritual responsibility attached to the heavy anointing you just received. God is watching your response in this exact second to see what you do next. Will you hoard this incredible blessing completely for yourself? There is another beautiful soul out there bleeding in the absolute dark of despair right now. They are crying themselves to sleep exactly like you did just a few weeks ago, and they are desperately begging heaven for a single sign that they are not completely forgotten. You hold the exact divine blueprint they need to finally survive their own terrifying storm. Share this message with someone who deeply needs it to multiply your own blessing. When you become a crucial vessel for divine intervention, heaven opens the floodgates of absolute abundance over your entire household. Sowing the seed of hope today guarantees a massive harvest of beautiful miracles for your own future timeline. Do not keep this brilliant light hidden under a basket. Every single time this sacred frequency is shared, the heavenly army gains another powerful foothold on this earth. You are actively participating in a massive global spiritual awakening. Your simple action of sending this video to a struggling friend could literally save their life tonight. You have the immense power to entirely change the trajectory of someone else's broken story forever. Rest your weary spirit completely tonight. You will not wake up at 3 in the morning filled with sudden dread anymore. The heavy tightness in your chest has been completely replaced with the light breath of absolute freedom. Your physical home is now surrounded by legions of warrior angels who never sleep, and your sacred energy field is perfectly secure from any unseen attack. As you walk into tomorrow, remember exactly who you are. You are the chosen one who survived the fiercest storms alone. You are the resilient cycle breaker who finally said, "Enough is enough." The universe is actively aligning incredible financial and spiritual breakthroughs for you as we speak. The year 2026 is going to be your most glorious era. Heaven is deeply grateful for your unwavering obedience. You followed the divine breadcrumbs when everything around you felt entirely hopeless. You trusted the invisible guidance even when your physical eyes saw nothing but total destruction. And that profound level of blind faith is exactly why you were chosen for this monumental upgrade. You have truly earned your beautiful peace today. Archangel Michael is smiling at your remarkable bravery today. He is incredibly proud of the resilient warrior you have finally become. Step forward into your bright future with absolute confidence and unwavering faith. The dark tragedy is completely gone. The beautiful miracle has officially arrived. Embrace your brand new life.